welcome to another educational video about screen printing by Catspit Productions. Okay, so I really had a different video planned for you this week, but I had some difficulties with ye old washout booth and the filtration system. There were some fittings that had to be changed and one of them had to be tightened up. So today I thought I would just let you see me test it out in full swing. I am mesh prepping some screens. So these screens have been reclaimed, they've been dehazed, and they were just hanging out waiting for the next time I needed to use them. So all I'm doing today is mesh prepping, I'm letting them dry, and then I'm going to coat some screens with emulsion later. Okay, so what I'll do is we'll just show you, let you see some mesh prepping all by itself, really quick, one screen right after the other, and then I think that's it. I might let you take a peek at the new drying cabinet. You know, it's not quite finished yet, but almost. So we might take a look at that. All right, let me get started here and get some work done, okay? By the way, you can see the CPS chemical station with the buckets and brushes that I use, which I kind of like, but you can kind of see how I use them. When you're doing mesh prep, you can, of course, use the backlight. I'm not using it today just so that the exposure in the camera is a little better for you. And I'm pretty sure of, how clean my screens are, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay, so you can see I spray the screen down with a little water first. That's just to wet it down and get it ready, so that it'll suds up really good. And today we're actually using some Rhinotech DGG 2200 degreaser, the environmental, user-friendly, septic and leach field safe product line. It's pretty cool. And of course we have a filtration unit on the washout booth which has a 20 micrometer coffee paper type filter and a sediment tank so that it allows any sludge that possibly goes through the filter to settle on the bottom and create a big thick sludge that we have to clean out and wipe on some rags and let it dry so it can be disposed of as a solid waste. Oops, don't forget to turn the pressure washer on. Now, hopefully you can hear me with the pressure washer, but you'll notice I'm using a very wide fan and flooding the screen out and rinsing it very well. So I have other videos about mesh prep tips, but as you know, we do this in order to prepare the mesh, the screen mesh, for the emulsion so that it will adhere and bond and stick to the thread fibers very well so that we don't have any problems making our stencil and we don't have any issues with emulsion to mesh adhesion. Notice how the degreaser foams up and suds up really good. Okay? Okay, so hopefully the filtration unit is working properly tonight instead of goofing me up like it did last night. Otherwise, we would have been doing an experimental video today. But that's okay. It'll give me a couple extra days to work on it, and we're going to get to the experimental video next week, so stay tuned for that. Sometimes when you're brushing, your butt starts to wiggle by nature, so forgive me. Okay, you always want to make sure you rinse the frame edges just as well as you rinse the screen mesh, because when you're done and you take it out and put it over wherever you're going to set it, then if there's any chemical or degreaser, whatever chemicals on the frame edge, you can dribble down onto the mesh, and then it defeats the whole purpose, right? And I can barely see the camera right now because there's like a mist of water on my glasses. Okay, so I think that's it. This video took long enough. What I'll do is I'll finish up the drying cabinet, get it all finished, and then we'll feature the drying cabinet as its rebirth. Okay, because remember we made it out of coroplast many years ago, so now it's made out of wood, some wood material. So we'll take a look at that in a separate video so we can really feature it. Okay? Thanks a lot for watching today. I really appreciate your time and attention very much. And please remember that I sell screen printing equipment and supplies at catspitscreenprintsupply.com on the internet. And also, I have a storefront right here in Phoenix, Arizona, and you can visit me at your convenience, Monday through Friday and Saturdays. Check out my websites for all the information on hours of operation. Thanks a lot for watching today. We'll see you next time.